Today on Naked News.
What's up, YouTube?
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good.
What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me. So, I got a couple of little gems for you here that I brought up from YouTube. Didn't take me long to find these because now that I watch quite a lot of right-wing propaganda, it just keeps popping up. To be honest, it's having a bit of an effect on me psychologically, I think, because I'm starting to hate foreigners. But you know, I'm resisting it. I'm starting to hate all foreigners. Good. So this is British Stand.
Hitler.
British Stand.
Genocide.
British Stand.
Jews.
Taking a stand for the British. It's got a lovely little Union Jack flag. 220 subscribers. 220,000. I've only got less than 1,000. So don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, leave a comment below and share. Haven't been too well. I've got a frozen shoulder, got a very hot pancreas, and I'm quite breathless because it's hot. I don't know. Maybe that's why I took my top off, but I decided not to go naked for this video. So this is a class of video that I call London is turning to shit, where various people who don't live in London but do very occasionally go and look at Leicester Square for about an hour conclude that London is going to shit. And London is going to shit to some extent, and that's called inequality. It's what happens when you give away all the money to the ultra rich and there's nothing left to spend on infrastructure. Just to clear that up for you there. That's why things are looking shit. But anyway, let's dive in. This is a wonderful example of from British Stand, and let's dive in. Dive straight in. Do a deep dive.
Something deeply disturbing is unfolding in the heart of London. For decades, Speaker's Corner in Hyde Park has been hailed as a symbol of free speech.
When you're doing these videos, try not to finish every sentence with the same intonation, because it's quite annoying. In the heart of London, there are many people who do bad things, and most of them are brown.
Place where anyone from any background could speak their mind. But in recent years, that tradition has been under siege. What once stood as a bastion of open...
It used to be that anybody from any background could speak, but now, look!
Debate has slowly morphed into a pressure cooker of intimidation, extremism, and now open violence. Today's footage is shocking. Police officers tasked with restoring order are seen completely overwhelmed by a furious Islamist mob after attempting to arrest an individual. The mob didn't just resist, they turned on the police. And in the chaos, serious questions are being raised.
They turned on the police, the Islamist mob.
Once again, about who really holds power in our capital city.
Who holds power in our capital city? Let's see, shall we?
Hitler! The footage you're about to see speaks for itself. This isn't just about Speaker's Corner, it's about the future of free speech, public safety, and whether law and order still means anything on the streets of Britain. Let's have a watch.
Does law and order mean anything on the streets of Britain?
But first, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more.
We have released our new 0% Liberal t-shirts. You can find them at britishstand.com or go to the link in the description. Let's get back into today's video.
I'm about 36% liberal, and I'm about I think probably 18% casual, about 39% interested, and the rest is just a mixture of sort of feeling sort of calm, a bit upset sometimes, and violent.
Have a watch.
Look, Muslims there, probably.
Someone's throwing bottles.
Someone's throwing bottles. So I didn't realise when I first watched this. I'm glad I rewatched it before this. So the bloke speaking is the bloke in front of the camera who's with the guy who's filming this, I think. They're throwing bottles. They're throwing bottles. I haven't seen any bottles. Look at these Islamists. Look at them.
Somebody's throwing liquid.
Somebody's throwing liquid. This guy, he thinks he's a special constable. He's just a cunt. And he's trying to help the police.
Somebody's throwing liquid, because that's liquid, yeah?
Excuse me, somebody's throwing liquid. You because that's liquid. It's liquid. You can't throw liquid.
Be throwing liquid. That could be piss.
It could be piss. It could be piss. It could be, but it's not, is it? It could be piss. If it's not piss, it could be piss.
Acid attacks in London, so you shouldn't be throwing liquids.
You shouldn't be. There's acid attacks in London. When I first watched this, I thought it was the police saying this, and I thought, yeah, well, that's pretty bad actually. The police are trying to say to them, don't throw liquids, but no, it's just this dickhead.
You're throwing liquids. That's fucking day. You got a public order offence.
It's a public. Let the police decide whether it's a public order offence.
You're throwing liquids. There's people in London doing acid attacks. They're doing acid attacks.
Yes.
That's terrorism. You can't do that. Somebody's throwing liquid. Somebody's throwing liquid. Because that's liquid, yeah? You're not supposed to.
Somebody's throwing liquid because that's liquid, yeah?
You're throwing liquid. That could be piss.
They're not supposed to be acting like
there's people doing acid.
Look at this. Look at this guy. Look, here he is. This guy here. This big gammon. This big gammon. It's very hard to point. There he is. This big gammony head here, the head of a racist.
They're doing acid attacks.
Look, Hitler. What you look at, mate? Yeah, you want some, yeah? You want some, do you? You want some? Yeah, I know you're about fucking 5 stone lighter than me, but do you want some?
That's terrorism. You can't do that.
I will talk, you stupid boy. Stupid boy.
I will talk, you stupid boy. Who's saying that?
You can't do that.
I will talk. Stupid boy. Stupid boy.
Stupid boy.
Violent scum. Violent criminal.
Violent scum.
Hitler.
Violent scum. I'm right wing. Look at me.
Scum. I'm not a Christian.
This is Speaker.
So I think this is the guy filming. I think he's holding the big stick.
Corner, not violence corner.
He's making a good point.
This is Speaker's corner, not violence.
Not violence corner.
If you can't debate, do not come here. If you can't.
This guy's just like, it's not very mature either, to be completely honest. I mean, I'm not saying that the Islamists are being very mature either.
Can't debate. It's assault. It's assault. Look. They're assaulting.
But there's no law in Britain against going at someone when they're calling you violent scum.
The police in the United Kingdom. Assaulting the police in the United Kingdom.
They're assaulting the police of the United Kingdom.
This is the United Kingdom in 2025.
It's like...
Come and see the violence inherent in the system! Help! Help!
Help! Come and see the violence inherent in the system. Come and see the violence inherent in the system. This is England. This is Great Britain in 2025.
I did say you guys needed a lot more bloody officers.
Now look at this.
And that's not your fault.
That's not your fault.
And that's not your fault.
So basically, this is the guy who's been screaming Islamic scum. Look, there he is. But as soon as he's confronted with the police, he's like, "Oh, officer! Oh, officer! 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 Yes, officer! No, officer! Yes, officer! I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying you should have maybe had a few more police. You should have had a few more police. That's all I'm saying. Don't get angry with me, officer. Please, please."
And that's not your fault.
He's a.
You need fans of TFG. That's what you need.
Oh, yes. And the police are just ignoring him. They're like, who is this twat telling us that to come and see the violence inherent in the system?
Why are you covering your face, mate?
Listen,
why are you covering your face?
Listen, mate.
Are you that ugly?
Mate.
Are you that ugly?
Mate.
This is a religious festival, yeah? You should be having a nice time. You should be having a nice time.
Who has a nice time at a religious festival, for God's sake?
Don't assault. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault.
That's assault, he says, endlessly over and over again, sticking his finger in someone's face, trying to incite them to assault him.
That's assault. Mate, it's a religious festival. Yes, assault.
Assault!
What are your thoughts on this?
There's no context. There's no point to that. It could mean anything. We don't know what led up to it. What we did see is the police arrested an Islamist, as they like to call them. And that's about it, really. So I think I might just end it there. I mean, I was going to do another video, but frankly, I'm too depressed now. I will do that one because it's quite amusing in a different way. But this is the deluge of shite that we're shown. Usually the title is something like "London is no more a place for people to be white anymore because there's some black people there." I mean, they're not literally titled that, obviously, but it's just feeding. British Stand clearly is one of these channels. It endlessly turns out hastily made videos showing how Britain is collapsing in the hope that we would descend into some sort of civil war, and there'll be a huge race war, and all the white overweight sort of angry skinhead bastards can rise up with their pitchforks and form a huge lynch mob and go and kill some brown people. But it's not going to happen, is it? I mean, if it's not happened in America, I can't see it happening here. We are significantly less deranged than the citizens of the USA. So thank you for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that. And, remember, the UK citizens are being attacked by the police. Help, help. This is London in 2025. This is London in 2025. Don't nobody go nowhere.
Genocide.